Hello, it's Archie Luxury, and you are live on the Archie Luxury Medals. Proudly brought to you by Cyber Metals. Cyber Metals. Cyber Metals. Hello, Cyber. Guys, what an interesting day. We got an elephant in the room. I will address the elephant in the room. The loom. We got our first super chat. Hurricane, $5 Lux. AC3. You struck Marcelo, and now you have become a top cunt like ABC. What can I say, guys? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? You know what, guys? This is how it is. This is how it is, guys. It's This is what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening. Okay, I want to talk to you about this before we continue with the show here. And guys, you know what? See, I do the stream. I do these streams, and I make content. I basically I broadcast live. I broadcast live, and you know, that's my program. I've done it for a while now. These other people, these other streams, they're really a bunch of fucking cunts. Firstly, they didn't just start their own channel. No, they befriended me, had a rapport with my audience, and then they started their own. They're fucking cunts. See, I don't mind if somebody starts their own channel. They want to do the watch reviews and watch channel shit. That's okay. But the thing is, they came here first, befriended my audience, and then jacked off and started their own. So, you know, that's obviously, that's going to piss me off a bit. Okay. And then what does their channel do? Now, you know, how many times do I mention Tim Wright in the last month? I haven't even mentioned him. Why? He doesn't mention me. I'm not interested, right? There's nothing. That's okay. He just goes off quietly, does his shit. Cool. But these other channels, they don't do that. They pinch my streams. They play my streams and they make fun of me. Oh, look at Fat Cunt. He's wearing a black jumper. Oh, he looks shit. His hair. They just make fun of me. Now, I don't mind if they used a bit of my content. I don't mind if they used a bit of content within reason and said nice things. Hey, Archie's really hitting it. He's did well with the dog trainer today. He's really hitting it out of... No, but these guys, super negative. Everything I do is wrong, and it sucks, and it's shit. Well, you know what? If you want to be so hypercritical, don't use my shit. Don't use my shit, okay? Don't use it. You use your own shit. And then they get angry. I said to them repeatedly, please don't use my content. Please don't use my content. Please don't use my content. Please don't do this. 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 And what do? They do this. They do this. That's what they do. They do this. They do it. They constantly do this shit. They can't help themselves. And then they wonder why I get fucked off. They wonder why I get fucked off. They wonder why I'm fucked off. Well, it's pretty fucking simple. You're slagging me out. You're criticizing me. I'm the biggest cuntosaurus in the world. Well, if you think I'm the biggest cunt, let's play that game. Come on, Ruby. Let's get Ruby. I mean, they just make constant fun of me. I mean, you know, if I fight back, oh, he's what are the terms they use here? If I fight back, what do they say? Oh, fat dictator has struck again. Fat dictator. So, because I'm winning, I'm the biggest cunt. You know what? Fuck off. You know, I'll be honest with you. This is my space. I've been here a long fucking time. And I don't mind people making other channels. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But don't pinch my content. And if you're just going to constantly belittle and make fun of me, I'm not going to be fucking happy. In fact, you know what? Come on. Bateman's on the scene, pressing the button. Jump on, Bateman. Jump on, and let's have it out with me. Come on. I invite Curly, Marcelo, Bateman, Jock, Jax. Jump on, and let's discuss it. Jump on, and I will discuss it with you now. Now. Jump on. I'll discuss it. We got Terry Boston joining us.
Hello.
Hey, Terry. Just one.
I had to go back in and get another lighter because my lighter wouldn't work to light my stogie.
Too much. You don't want to make it. You don't want to make it too wet. Remember that.
Yeah.
We got super chats. I got a super chat in here. We got Turkey Vulture, $2. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. It's Curly and Mookie. I try my best to bring you second-rate content. And you know what, guys? I just think it's not fair. You know, as far as the AI images, they're so fucking awful. If you want to have AI images, if you make nice AI images, I love it. But if you make derogatory, I'm going to report it. Okay? That's simple as that. I don't want you to use AI images of myself. And I got software that'll find it, you fucks. I've got software looking 24/7 for shit that you're doing on the tubes. We got Basil's Beezles. $20. Can we sing Kumbaya like the old times, Archie? You know what? Get the Bateman on. Get him on. Let's get him on. Get him on. Let's get the Bateman on. Jump on. Jump on, Marcelo. Bateman's blocked me. I'm blocked. Bateman, unblock me and you can come on. Come on, Bateman. I know you're in the chat there. Jump on and I will gladly have you on. You can talk to me. Let's nut this problem out, man. Jump on. Come on. Jump on, Bateman. Jump on, and we can discuss it today. Get your ass on here.
I found out something interesting. So the Breitling that I bought, it does not have a 2824 in it. It has a 2892-2 in it. COSC certified. That was the other movement they used at that time era.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, because it's COSC certified, the top grade of the movement. It's the top of the chain. And only Breitling would use that, right? And so, believe it or not, it does come with a few papers and documents and the books. So it does come with the books. The Tudor, when I had it, even though I had a 2824, and there's nothing wrong with that, it did not have any documentation. It was just the watch itself, the unit. So it's actually, it'll be here Monday, and I will actually do an unboxing on the show just for you to see it. And so anyways, I got to tell you, Archie, I'm a bit depressed. I could not bring it to break up with the boyfriend. And I'm sad that he's gone, you know, because I mean, even though he felt like a nothing, I mean, I'm depressed. He's gone.
Terry, best way to get over the depression is get another one. Get back on the
I
app.
know.
Get back on the apps and find one with money, Terry. Let's face it, Terry. A man
Yeah,
without money.
I know.
A man without money is about as useful as a woman who doesn't want sex.
True, but the thing is, I'm not looking.
Here, Hurricane, $2. Curl won't stop using your content. How does this end? Well, he can use all my content. I'll keep striking. Okay, let's see how it ends. Okay, how many channels have gone down? I fucking told these cunts I was putting strikes in if you use my stuff. Okay,
this cigar tastes like coffee. This cigar tastes like coffee.
I'm going to put the strikey in. Okay? That's just the rules. That is the rules. Let's sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Cyber medals. Kumbaya, my lord.
After this
bogey, oh Lord, Kumbaya.
Actually, after this stogie, I'm not going to smoke anymore for a while. I'm just going to leave the ones in my humidor for a while.
We got a super chat from Yes, Good Idea. Cyber, we got timely behavior, $3. Cyber medals. Cyber medals. Cyber medals. We've got Nelson Olivieres at the football, the soccer. We got another super chat. This is from Frank V. Archie. Will you ever, Arch, you will win over everyone, but if you cut down to 2 pieces on your wrist, a bluesy and a Patek 5227G. Look, I got to tell you something. The problem is with my watches at the moment, they're not easy to sell. The watch market is pretty tough. Okay, it's not an easy market.
Unless you buy used.
It's tough. I only buy used. It's hard to sell mine, right? The pricings aren't great, and the dealers, the difference between what you sell for and what you buy for has widened. Okay, so they pay you nothing, but they charge a lot. Look, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Explorer 2, the Speedy, that's probably it. I was going to sell my Breguet, but I'm thinking maybe just keep the fucking thing because it's a lovely watch, and I basically get my money back. If I give it to a dealer, he wants to make some money. He's not going to do it for free, and maybe I'll just keep it for a while. Just keep it for a little bit.
Archie, you really only need 2 watches, the Speedy and the Explorer 2. I mean, because here's the thing. The rest of it, okay, keep it, sell it, whatever.
Nice to have a gold dress watch. It's nice to have a gold dress watch.
It is, but let me ask.
Cyber medals. End of year ball. Cyber medals.
But how many times anymore though do you go to the opera?
It's just nice to have, you know. I like it. It's nice to have. Okay.
Yeah, I know. But see, I can't wear a dress watch because, I mean, I could never pull it off. I had that vintage Audemars. It was a great watch and everything. But the thing was, though, there was no point in having it because it didn't have any lume or anything like that. You know, beautiful, stylish watch. However, though, I didn't really wear any formal wear to wear it. Like, I didn't wear a tuxedo. I wore a suit. But the thing is that, though, to look like, you know, more or less like the opposite Bond figure versus like, you know, Mr. Smart Style. The thing is, okay, gold Audemars vintage doesn't really do it, you know.
Tan, get the boys on. Get Marcelo. Get Bateman. They're all welcome on. Get them on, and we can nut it out now. Get Curly and Mookie. Get them on. Get the franchise guys on. Let's do it, man.
So I'm thinking about buying a Bentley Arnage T at 06 model in the next 3 years.
We got Huracan, $2. Bateman won't lick your ass for 50 Aussie. Chris, well, how about he sends it back then? Send me the $50 back. Hey, send it back. He's not gonna lick my ass. Send it back. Send it back. He's got all that Ko-Fi money. Send it all back. Send it back. Hey. And we got Jay Fearful, €2.50. Terry, Swiss or Japanese watchmaking? Who's best?
Swiss.
I think the French. Breguet's a French company originally.
Well, I mean, but don't they have their movements made in Switzerland?
You know, Switzerland was making the best watchmaking was English and French watchmaking, and Switzerland was sort of, they were discounters. They were the cheaper option.
But I do have one question I've always wanted to ask you, and I'm sure you know the answer to this. Who was the original pioneer of the aviator's watch?
That's Cartier.
Cartier?
Santos Dumont. That was one of the reasons he needed a watch to look at it. It was specially done so he could look at his wrist as he's launching the flying machine.
So it was not Longines?
Longines has a huge aviation history. But the Santos Dumont, that model was for his friend the aviator, Brazilian aviator.
Yeah.
Longines has a huge aviation, but you know, Longines is a bit like Chrysler. What they were in the past compared to today, they're not the same. They're mass market, mass produced.
Oh, I know.
Oh, they commit so many sins. It's
well,
not
that's why I bought a Breitling, because I mean, I figured if I bought a used Longines, it'd be like buying a used, Chevy. Therefore, it's already been driven by 8 other owners. So, I mean, that's the reason why I bought Breitling, because I like Breitling because I associate with Bentley. I mean, Breitling makes sense. Now they got a partnership with Aston Martin. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Kind
of like Panerai used to have a partnership with Ferrari, and so did Girard. But the thing of it is, though, here's the thing. I did find out a little bit of information about Girard. Girard actually did not use base ETA movements if they did use ETA. They did use upper class.
Cyber Metals is on. Cyber Metals. Cyber Metals, what's going on there, Timely? Talk to me.
Not much, man. Just thought I'd jump on for a few minutes and say, how you going? Obviously, you're in fine form today, so well done.
And you're wearing a Reverso?
No, I'm wearing an Explorer 1 today, Terry.
Oh, so that's the original Bond watch.
That's a beautiful... I got to tell you...
Yes and no.
Would you upgrade that like to a Explorer 2 or a Sub-Date?
No, I like the Explorer 1. If anything you would add to it, you wouldn't get rid of it.
This is why you're 4.5 mil, because you know the sensible things to do.
Yeah, I guess so, but I'll be honest with you,
these things for no purpose and then coming back to the Explorer 1. I could be very happy with Explorer 1 myself, I
reckon anyone could, to be honest.
Hey, HR, I got a question for you. All right.
Go ahead, Terry. Tell me, Terry.
All right.
What you got, Terry?
Question.
Come on, Terry. Spit out,
would you buy a 2006 Bentley Arnage T with only like 22,000 miles on it?
Just buy Skoda, mate. Buy Skoda. All 4 wheels will stay on. Just buy Skoda, mate.
Terry needs to get a good Japanese car. And Terry, you had the Camry. I don't understand why that is
because it's not bad. It's just, I mean, everybody else has a Camry. You come to America, everyone has a fucking Camry. It's like,
Terry,
oh my God.
Let's be honest, Terry. You're not ready for a Bentley, mate. You're not ready for a Bentley if you're wearing a fucking Breitling. You're not ready for a Bentley. Right?
They're associated with each other.
You need a set of big balls and get yourself a bluesy, mate. Right? Because when you wear a bluesy, the whole world kneels down in front of you, mate. It's all
Wait a minute. This watch does have a blue dial.
That's not a fucking bluesy, is it?
It's still a sports watch.
Terry, the cigar, you're supposed to be smoking the tip of it only. You fucking...
I am smoking the tip. Actually, this cigar tastes like coffee.
Terry, it's fucking wet, mate. You're deep throating the cunt. Don't. I'm telling you,
Don't do
you're gonna
that. You
fuck
don't
it
want
up.
it too wet. You want to keep it dry on the end. It's getting
know what the problem
mushy.
is as well?
Yeah.
The other problem is you're smoking it too frequently. You
You're
should
smoking
be
too
waiting
fast.
for the
You want
smoke
to take
to
it
go away.
slow down.
And it's burning
It's
too
not
hot,
like
and you're
sex.
gonna
You
get
need
an
to
uneven
finish in
burn.
30 seconds. It's not like sex, is it, Timely?
No, it should take you about an hour, hour and a half, that thing. Whereas I'm guessing
Slow
sex is what, 5
down.
minutes?
Slow down.
It's hot here today. It got up to 96. I don't know what the
That's
temperature
it.
is where you all
Change
live.
the topic. Let's go on to the next one. Why not? Go on, Terry.
What? Oh, no. I mean, no.
Floor's
It's
yours,
like
mate.
this. So you say Rolex, okay? But here's the thing,
No. The whole watch community says Rolex.
okay? But what do you say to Breitling owners, and what do you say to them?
I say select models of Breitling are nice. That's what I say. Select models. Not all of them. Select.
So what was wrong with the one I chose, the Wind Rider? It's COSC certified.
It looks fucking old.
Well, but here's the thing. Okay, if I wear a 40 mil watch or a 42, whatever, it's going to be too big for my wrist. I don't have giant
I didn't say
wrists.
size, Terry. I didn't say size. I just said it looks too old. Aesthetics. I'm into old watches, don't get me wrong, but not that neo 90s, early 2000s shit. Either vintage or modern. That's it.
Okay, so in your opinion, what would be vintage Breitling Navi timer?
Yeah, get yourself something nice like a Navy or whatever.
I don't
be
like
honest,
chronograph
what you
because
should
I never
Terry,
used the
mate,
chronograph
Terry.
function.
You should get yourself a Super Ocean and call it a fucking day and just enjoy that as your one watch.
I don't dive.
Doesn't matter. Who the fuck, honestly, 90% of the watch community have divers. Do you think they fucking dive? They don't even wear it in the shower, for fuck's sake.
I
The
do.
closest they get to diving, Terry, is a glass of fucking mineral water.
Well, that I do drink a lot of Perrier. But
There you
here's the
go.
thing. But
You
here's
need a
the thing.
300-meter water resistance to drink that shit.
What's wrong? Okay, so what is wrong with the standard 100 meters? Everyone who has a Datejust or whatever,
If
you
it's
don't
not
really.
screw down crown, it ain't shit. It's not waterproof. I don't
It
care.
does have. I'm sure it does have a screw
Yeah,
down
but it
crown.
looks fucking old, Terry. Terry, mate, it looks like something fucking Gordon Ramsay was wearing in Kitchen Nightmares back in the early 2000s. Fuck's sake, mate. Time to update.
But I like it.
We got a super chat from Huritan, $5. Marcelo has spent $700 developing an Archieverse video game. Will you be playing the demo of Marcelo Karts? It's in upcoming release. Let me tell you something. If he puts some sponsorship money in, I'll embrace it. Sponsorship. Put some sponsorship dollars in and we'll promote it along with cyber medals.
So when he throw a red shell, does he say, go fuck for yourself? I love it. Why not?
We can do anything
Let's
you
do it.
want. Cyber medals.
Cyber medals. We'll have an Archie car with 3 wheels. We'll have a HR car with 4 wheels, and it has a big Skoda badge on it. We'll have a Bentley for Terry.
It's the only
What do you
car
reckon?
that'll fit me.
A gold Bentley. Fuck off. That's the only car that'll fit you. There's a million fucking cars out there that'll fit you.
No, because here's the thing. Look, everyone likes to confuse BMW with what a Bentley status is. It's not.
What a fucking cop-out. What a bullshit fucking
Well, look, here's the
cop-out.
thing. Okay, would you dampen Archie's dreams of owning the Bentley? No, you wouldn't, because he is ready for the Bentley.
But also, Archie wouldn't be telling me that it's the only car that could fit him. He would be saying, I want a Bentley because I want a fuck-off car.
Let me tell you something. I follow Timely's advice. See, Timely is twice as wealthy as me. Okay? Twice as wealthy. And I tell you what Timely's secret is. You don't buy a fucking Bentley. There's no way in the world Timely would buy that sort of shit.
I was going to say, can you tell me what Timely's secret is? I've got a fucking clue. No, in all
But
honesty,
you've driven them before, though. You've driven them. I know you have.
I have driven. Yes, I love them. They're beautiful, but that doesn't mean I need to own it.
Well, I know Timely has too, because I have a
I haven't
feeling he
driven a
has.
Bentley. I've never
Yeah, you
driven a
have.
Bentley in my life.
I bet you
You know, the
have.
funny thing is, you can
Brother.
actually. I've got an Audi. When you look
Yeah.
at modern Bentleys, they use the same basic steering wheel throughout the whole. It's more
Pretty much,
luxurious,
yeah.
but
I've
the switch gear.
never driven a Bentley in my life. I don't really have a need to or a want to. If I'm going to drive something like, you know, flashy or whatever, just take it for a spin, not own it. It would be like a nice Ferrari or something. Or a Maserati. I'm not really interested in the Bentley. As beautiful as they are, it's just not my thing.
Well, yeah, but though you've driven Rolls, I'm sure.
No, I haven't driven a Rolls.
Yeah, you have.
Terry, I don't know who the fuck you're stalking, but it's not me.
I wouldn't stalk you anyways. You probably pull out a fucking slingshot and shoot me.
Come on, Tan, get
Jesus.
Marcelo to sponsor. Get some advertising space, and I will promote this video game. What's it about? What's the game about? Tell us about it, Tan. Let's discuss it on the show.
Terry, you're giving that cigar too much fucking attention again. You got to wait for the
I'm
smoke
not.
to burn out before you
No,
have another puff.
it's still lit, see?
Yeah, it's supposed to be lit still, but it's not supposed to be smoking like a fucking bushfire, mate.
I had to go inside and get my fake gold lighter and my bag and find it.
Otherwise, you're not going to taste all the flavors within the cigar. You're just going to taste the fucking ashtray, Terry. It burns too hot.
It tastes like coffee anyways.
Oh, you got one of them bullshit artificial flavored fuckers. Okay.
No, it's a hand-rolled Dominican one. It says R and R on it. I don't know.
R and
I bought them at a wine store like 2 weeks ago.
So you have no idea what the fuck you're doing with it. You just said, fuck it, I'll buy it.
No, it says handmade Dominican Republic, the Toro size.
You know what? On second thought, buy the Bentley. You're made for that car. Buy the Bentley.
I want one, but like the brake job on one like $5,000.
Super chat.
Oh, a minimum, $5,000, more than that. Matt, here we go. We got a super chat. Let's get this super chat on the screen here. $5, Kuritan. There's a few games he has in the works. Super Marcelo Brothers, Marcelo Combat, GTB Grand Theft, Tabachi Tokyo Nights. Okay.
Fuck, that cigar's had a fucking hard time. Look at it. Jesus.
It's a good smoke, though.
How would you know?
Yeah, just slow down a bit. Just slow down, Terry. You want to enjoy it. Savor it.
Okay, let me ask you this. Even Putin, as a getaway car on his worst day, would at least have an S-Class or a fucking big-ass Bentley as a getaway car.
What's that got to do with the cigar?
Nothing.
So why the fuck are we talking about that? We haven't finished the cigar first.
True.
Hey, Timely, you're sensible. You don't waste money buying crap you don't need.
I try not to, but, you know, we all
Tell
have
me
our
this.
guilty pleasures.
Is your investment, is your holiday house worth more than your home? Which one gave you better appreciation?
No, the what I'm living in is worth a lot more.
And because that was never, I don't want to be rude, that was never a great area, but it's taken off crazily, hasn't it?
It was farmland before, so it wasn't great or it wasn't shit. It was just there.
It was out. It was out. Like even Mount Druitt is $1 million, isn't it? To buy a house in Mount Druitt.
Yeah, but I'm not near there.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know where you're thinking I live, but no, I'm on the other. I'm not on that side of the Red Rooster line.
You know what it costs to live in London these days?
Oh,
what's the cost of living, mate?
Probably at least close to £8,000 a month or so.
Oh, lovely. Angelic, yeah, my money's all in Brega at the moment.
That's because that fuckhead king, after the Queen died, he decided to raise the cost of living everywhere.
He might.
But he's leaving. He's leaving next year because of his illness. So, the son will take over. because he's going to get the throne because Charles is leaving because he's ill.
Aren't we all?
They've been saying that for ages, but nothing's happened. Okay.
Cigars and Bentleys to royal family now.
I got to tell
you, he gets a Bentley, but he gets the other one
about
though.
to talk, man. Sit in the back of the bus with the rest of us.
Yeah, but he doesn't drive.
Timely, you know.
I'm trying, Archie. I'm really trying.
Timely, these things like a Bentley, right? They're difficult to drive. They're big and bulbous. Realistically,
don't worry, as far as driving goes, I have the skill to drive it. I just don't want to have the money to repair the fucker after.
Well, that's actually true. I mean, that's actually true. I'm not going to lie about that. If you get like the build, even like on the V12 models, I'm talking about the V8 model. It's like, I mean, who the fuck can really afford it? You got to be not a millionaire, but almost a billionaire to drive it.
Apparently, you can afford it. You're saying you want to buy one.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't drive it every day. It's not like the Camry. You can't drive the damn thing every day.
Terry, let me tell you something. I once shot Archie a picture of a Patek, and you know what he told me? You can't afford it. I'm telling you the same fucking advice now. You can't afford it.
You can afford a Patek, can't you?
No, I'm poor.
You're not
I'm
poor.
broke as fucking pokers.
You're a stock investor. How the fuck are you poor?
I'm not a stock investor. I have no money in stocks whatsoever, Terry. I don't know who the fuck you think I
equity.
am. You think I'm Aussie expat or some shit. That's what it is.
Well, Aussie expat doesn't buy Patek.
I super chat for Aussie expat, but I'm not him.
Okay, so you don't gamble, right? You don't gamble. You don't go to casinos.
No.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if you went to Montenegro and Monaco, and like just all of a sudden came up with like 25,000, 30,000 to gamble on blackjack, and you walked away with $500,000, would you be happy?
Yep, fucking oath.
Okay, so there you go. Right.
Would I put the money back into gambling? Fuck no. I'd walk away with it.
Okay. So what if you had that kind of luck, though? Like, what if you're 1 in 1 billion that has that kind of luck?
For what? Gambling?
Yeah, blackjack. Or a baccarat.
Why would I take the fucking risk to put the money in when I can invest it in something that's guaranteed to give me a return? Use your brains. Come on, man. By the time you hit that $1.5 million win, you've probably down fucking 5 million to get there. It's not a win.
True. But see, though, in France...
This is why
but in France, though, you win more.
One. It's like the
in
Beatles.
France, you win more.
Yeah? But it's like the Beatles. You're Ringo. Yeah? I'm the sensible one. Archie's fucking John. Yeah? You're the guy on the drums right now.
Timely's Paul McCartney, the good one.
John's pretty fucking good, let's be honest.
Yeah, he's a bit nutso. John was out of his mind, okay?
All right. Yeah, well, are you
I think Paul was a better musician than John, don't you think?
Yeah, but are you sane?
No, I mean, cyber medals!
Cyber medals!
Well, it was kind of like when I told Mr. Goldberg about meeting Rod Stewart at Harrods. He thought I was full of shit.
I met Rod Stewart.
Well, so did I, but Mr. Goldberg thought I was full of shit.
He's a bit up himself.
Archie, I've met you in person. You would have fucking looked down on Rod Stewart. Jesus, he would have looked like a kid to you.
He always had 2 busty women with him. No, believe you me, he had an entourage.
Mr. Goldberg thought I was full of shit when I met him at Harrods.
Who's full of shit? What?
Well, you're wetting the cigar too much. That's not good, Terry.
Nah, let him go. He's enjoying it. It's going to unravel in his fucking mouth, and he's going to have a shit sandwich there.
Actually, it's still a 1 piece.
Super chat from Hurricane here. $5. How did Jake the Puppy's batting average improve after taking your dating advice, Sir Chesterfield? I don't know. I just give tips on the side. I can't fix the dud. But I tried to give him some tips. Okay?
You know something though interesting about living in America? If you live in a government rate. Hang on.
Topic, man.
Hang on. I got to tell you an interesting fact.
Terry.
Here's the thing. The apartment complex I live in, they mow the lawn for you. So it's not like one of those shit-headed, like government-rated, apartment complexes. So actually, this is substantial living because they come out and mow the lawn for you. It's
Terry,
interesting.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Inside your head, there's a couple of wires that should be joined together that are they're just arcing near each other, aren't they? Because it's
Right.
like you hear a topic, you're talking, but then you just jump to something like, who the fuck even brought up America, let alone gardening in America?
Because Saturday is their birthday.
Yeah, but where the fuck did you join the dots with this conversation to get to there?
Well,
That's
I
what I want to
didn't
know.
join the
I need a
dogs
map.
with this. Look, let me tell you something. Okay, look. It's like this. Living in America is not grand because, as we all know, that Americans think that the civilization of freedom was correct when it wasn't. Everyone knows
Archie,
that.
he says, let me tell you something, and then the conversation finishes, and I still don't know what the fuck's going on.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Let me ask you this, okay? Just because they are, and God bless America, right? Okay. Let me ask
That's
you
what
this.
they say.
Let me ask you this, okay? You're English, I'm English, he's Australian, he knows this too, okay? Let me ask you this, okay?
Whoa.
In
I'm
reality,
Australian.
well, Australian, you get what I'm saying. Look,
You know,
let me ask you
sometimes
this, okay?
I also moonlight as Donald Trump, but
Do
right
you
now I'm
believe
doing my best to be an
that
Australian.
just because the acclaimed freedom that America says they are free,
Chat.
because they all of a sudden, decided to have their own separation of sovereignty, really, like they weren't going to have it like 30 years later, even from the English?
Brother, I don't know, but let me give you a tip. When a super chat's on the screen, it's time
We
to
got to
fucking stop
cover it.
talking.
Basil's Beezels, $5. Basil's Beezels. Terry, take a loan against your well vested and buy a 2021 Bentley Bentaygo with an extended warranty. Just be careful for shopping carts at Walmart.
I hate that thing. I don't like the SUV. It's ugly.
Super chat.
Super chat, we got
Chat.
Hurricane. Hurricane, $5. You're having a dinner party and must invite punters. Which ones get an invite to Casa Pluta? Angelic, Narc, Ken Scotch, GMT, Mr. 2, JL, Tony, Nico, Timely, and Methy. Let me tell you,
Who's
Angelic,
Methy?
yes. Narc, no way in the world. Ken Scotch, he was never a friend, or he was always jock fan. He never liked me. I tell you the truth, Ken Scotch dislikes me because I own a house. Okay, he's always fucking jealous that I own a house. Okay, it's my fault, Ken. It's my fault, Ken, that I was smart enough to buy a fucking house when they were cheap. Look at Timely, $4.5 million because he bought a shithole farming land, which became fucking expensive.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
You're richer than me,
Invest in
Timely. You could
property.
buy and sell me. You could
Invest in
actually buy a
property.
Bentley and not give a fuck.
Pretty much.
That's right.
Ding,
He
ding,
got to
ding.
buy
I
the
would invite
Bentley.
GMT. I would, Mr. 2, he wouldn't show up. JL, yeah. Tony Nico, Tony Nico's just a bit of a tosser. Timely, of course, and Methy, of course.
Who's Methy?
LA Meth Witch.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, all right. I'm thinking, who the fuck? All right, yeah. All right, Terry, where the fuck are we going now? Seems like you're in the driver's seat.
We
for
got
topics.
Mike the
Okay.
Snake joining us.
So we must speed along to the bus station, and
Hang on
then
a minute.
we
hang on
go
a
to
minute,
the
hang on a
train
minute, hang on a
station.
minute. Terry, fucking stop for a minute. Pull the handbrake. Take a break.
Hello,
It's
Michael.
driver's break time. Hey, Mikey.
Yo, man.
All right, who else we got here?
Mark is missing. Oh, I might have to field a call here. I do. I'll
That's
be back.
okay, Mikey. You'll be
I'll be
back.
back.
That's okay.
So America's getting ready to celebrate its 250th birthday.
Who else is on the
And
panel?
I know, right? Who cares, right? So let me ask you.
I asked the fucking
You do.
question.
What? What is your question?
Archie,
Yes,
who else is on
sir.
the panel?
Look, we got HR.
Hey mate, are you? Hey HR, can you give us a quick close up of your bluesy, mate? Can you give us a quick close up?
He's got a
of the bluesy?
Skoda. Skoda.
HR.
It's all got all the tires. It's got all the tires. It's got all the tires.
Mate, can you give me a close up of that bluesy? Can you give me a close up? Come on, mate.
It's tires.
Show us them big balls.
Hey Archie, a friend of mine said
Hey,
all of
it's
your
got tires.
one of your
It's got
tires
4
fell off.
tires. How many tires on a car?
Is that why Hiromi won't drive with you anymore? Because all of your
Tires!
tires fell off?
Tires.
And that's the show. Thank you very much. On that terrible bombshell, it's time to end the show. Thank you and good night.
Super chat. You know, I would honestly encourage this video game. What's this game? If there's a game coming out, tell Marcelo to buy some advertising space. We can promote
Fucking
this
A.
fucking thing.
Put it on the fridge.
Yeah, give it a promotion.
You know what? I think I
You
can't
can
hear
send
Terry
me
now.
another watch. Get me him this. I'd like another Presage or anything. Send me something.
Terry, say something.
Okay.
Yes, I can't hear
It's
anything.
hot here.
iOS has cancelled him out, and God fucking bless it, I'm leaving it alone for a few minutes.
Look, it's warm here, so
So
you
it's
know.
just you
I
and me,
mean,
Archie, because I can't hear Terry.
I gotta tell you, it's I gotta tell you, you know what? We're
Tell
talking
me.
pens the other day. I gotta
were.
tell you, you know, my favorite pens. I've got this. This is my. I told you that's my Parker. I paid a lot of money. I paid too much for
Yeah,
it.
that's a
It's dual fold,
Duofold.
Yeah.
I got the
It's the
rollable
Greenwich-
version of that.
the Greenwich edition,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I've got to tell you, they're fucking. Do they still sell duofolds? Don't they? They still make
They
them,
do.
don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Look,
but though it's the French now, so it's no longer made in UK. They're all made by the French.
They were always French owned, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, Sanford. Sanford. You remember
they were
Sanford?
English, and
Sanford.
they were also made in America, and then the French bought them.
Yeah, Sanford bought them. And actually, they were talking about
This is
going
great.
into
I can't hear Terry
partnership
whatsoever
with.
fucking ever. I love this.
They were
iOS
talking
bullshit.
about
For the
going
first
into
time, it worked in my
partnership
favour.
with Waterman of Paris. They talked about going into partnership with them for a while.
Archie, I've got to go back in very soon. So
Fantastic news. Timely, thanks for coming on, man. We love it. You're wearing the Explorer. Man, when are you going to retire? Can I ask you that? You just retire at 50.
I want to retire when I'm about 60. By then, I'll have a nice little
Man.
nest egg ready to go.
Why can't you just do side hustles? You got enough money. Just
But I
do
want
side
a side
hustles.
hustle. When I retire, I want to retire. I want to fucking enjoy travel.
No, but I mean,
relax,
give up the day job and just do side hustles now.
because then I won't have that nest egg. This is building it. This is putting money away.
Hey, I got
gotta
a question
enjoy
for
it,
you,
bud.
Timely.
You got to enjoy it, you know?
Oh, don't worry. I'll enjoy it.
You got more than enough now. You can ease off the gas.
Yeah, I'm easing off. That's why I'm only doing one job.
Hey, Timely, I got a question
Uh-huh.
for you.
We got a super
Sorry,
chat.
Ben
Let me get
Lux.
the super chat from Tan, the man.
gotta go
Two
anyway,
return,
so bye.
$5.
Cheerio, chat.
See you later. No, he doesn't need to advertise. The final boss is an epic walrus named Hamburger Ass, and it's loosely based on a Jamboree influencer. Riveting stuff. Well, hey, that's great. No worries. And if it's made by Marcelo, it must be amazing.
No, because you think I bought. Do you really think that? I mean, why do you look? Let me ask you this, okay? Why is it wrong?
I got to be honest with you. You need to be, I think for you, just, I honestly think for you, you'd be very happy with an A3 Audi. Don't get the
Okay.
Bentley.
I won't
They're
buy the Bentley,
horrible.
but let me ask you this: Why
Get
do you?
an Audi. Get an Audi.
Oh,
Just get an Audi.
okay, I get an Audi, but let me ask you this: why do you think the watch is wrong?
Which watch is wrong?
The one I just bought.
Oh, that's
That'd be-
perfect. Great watch. Love it. Love it. I love the dial.
Okay, so why
Yeah,
does
I love
everyone
it.
else think it's
That's
not?
Because this show, that's just how they go. They always want to defame your confidence. They always want to make you just not sure. Don't listen to them. They just say they're just having a go at you. No, anything I've got, they hate as well.
So, with your permission, can I do an unboxing on your show on Monday?
Of course.
Okay.
Cyber medals.
Okay.
Of course, man. Why not?
Thank you.
Cyber. Yeah, of course.
What are you drinking these days? You drinking any wine? Or you just drinking rum or scotch or what?
Yeah, I've got my own whiskey here. I've got my own whiskey. I've got Archie Rose,
Oh, okay.
Australian malt whiskey.
Ah,
Okay.
they named a whiskey after you now, finally, huh?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a little bit now, if you like.
I had a whole bottle of white wine with my salmon dinner and vegetables. So, Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand.
Oh, that sounds like a nice wine. Nice.
It was. I bought it.
A little bit
Aldi.
sweet. Semillon Blancs are a little bit sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bought it at Aldi. They got good wine, you know.
Whites and like lighter colored wines are better for fish.
Oh, they are. Well,
In
I
general.
knew that. I knew that from watching from Russia with Love, because you know the assassin in the film, the other guy, he was drinking the red wine, and 007 knew immediately, as clever as Sean Connery was, that he was the assassin from Spectre that was going to try and kill him and the woman in the movie on the train. So he knew that the red wine was wrong with fish.
I thought that's cool now. Sometimes you can have red wine with fish and you can have white wine with steak. That's kind of the
I usually always drink red with steak.
Got a super chat, $2 from Hurritan. Mike the Snake, why should Angelic not be scared of resin vape?
He shouldn't, because vaping like shatter or resin is literally the cleanest way to ingest. Aside from vaping actual flowers put into a vape machine where it just toasts the buds and then you empty it out, and that's kind of the old school way. But taking a concentrate that's clean and like smoking it on a metal platter that you heat up, it's literally the cleanest way to ingest without like igniting anything. When you ignite things like cigarettes or pot, when things burn, there's a lot of conversions that happen that are carcinogen.
Cyber metals.
Yeah, cyber conversions happen, and so you end up with a lot of extra, carcinogenic stuff that you wouldn't normally have if you were to vape either shatter or resin directly on a little metal platter, like on a bong or something. The smoke or the vapor that you inhale is just purely the THC vaporized, and that's it. And if let's say you're a heavy pot smoker and you wake up every morning with the smoker's cough, and you won't anymore if you start vaping shatter or resin. The smoker's cough goes away, and on top of that, it's turbo. I mean, it's like you will get 3 times the level of effect. So
What's your guys' favorite beer? What's your guys' favorite beer?
I would say
My
don't be
favorite
scared.
beer is free.
My favorite beer, if you go into the store, is Lagunitas IPA. And then if I'm going to the pub, I live right next to the Russian River Brewing Company, which got voted best beer in the world
Yeah.
about 10 years ago, maybe longer. And every year when they make Pliny the Younger, that's what it's called, people line up for blocks and blocks and blocks to get 1 pint of that beer. They only allow people to have a half pint at a time, and people just cycle through the place. But the Russian River Brewing Company, Pliny the Elder, that is 2 of those. First of all, will put you under the table. They're really high in alcohol. The Pliny the Younger is more whiny. I don't like it, even though it got voted best beer in the world. I don't like it. But yeah, the 2 best. If you're buying it at the store, Lagunitas IPA, all day long. There's nothing better.
You know, the only thing I can get here aside from American beer, which is shit, I do like the import. I either drink the Heineken here, which I can get down the road at the fuel station, or Del Sakis.
Those are shitter beers, both of them. My God, you don't go to you don't drink much microbrewery beer, do you?
No, because here's the thing: the pubs around here, they only like to sell Miller Lite.
Super chats. Hurritan, $2. Mike the Snake. Why does your lemon kush have no kush effect on Curly and Mookie?
I wonder...
No, because this is basically like a university college town. So all the fuck-headed with kids here, they think that Miller Lite is like the best, and that's the majority like the restaurants and pubs serve here is fucking Miller Lite.
Yeah, no, that's worse than shit beer. That's like whatever you can think of that's worse than shit. Okay.
Yeah.
The beers you mentioned, like Heineken and Dos Equis, they're not much better, but they're a 1 tick little bit better than like Miller or Coors. Those are like water. Those are absolute shit. When I drank, I would rather drink water, and I would turn it down. That's how terrible those beers are.
Yeah.
The 2 beers I mentioned, you cannot go wrong with. But there's a lot of microbrewery beers like what is it? Red Nectar is one called. I mean, there's hundreds of them. But you either got to go to the pub itself to get it, or around here there's a lot of microbreweries, and so the stores carry a lot of them in their stores.
Interesting enough, I got to tell you something, and he's actually about celebrating 8 days of it now. My brother was a heavy alcoholic with beer, and he quit drinking 8 days ago. This is his 8th day. He used to spend hours at the pub every night, and he quit drinking, and so he's decided to go sober.
Good for him.
And so he's decided, after 10 years of heavy drinking, he's decided to go sober. He said he wants to lose about 70 pounds and he wants to start a new life. He's talking about going back and getting his Juris Doctorate in legal law. He's already got an MBA, but he wants to go back and get a law degree. So.
Wow.
Well, good for him, man.
Yeah.
Tell him to rock on.
Yeah.
We got a super chat here from Frank V, $5. Mike, is your roommate in your house the guy in the couch, or are you the guy on the couch roommate in your house?
No, I actually gave my roommate the master bedroom, so he gets my mom's old room. It's extra large. It's got a giant walk-in closet, and it's got its own bathroom. And I just left things the same in my room because I'd already set up and been in my office forever. But that way, he's got his own bathroom, and we're not sharing bathrooms and this and that kind of thing. So,
as I was telling Archie, I just couldn't do it. We had to drop him off at the bus depot yesterday. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was trying. I mean, I was trying so hard, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't say goodbye to him forever.
Sorry?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Do
I
what?
tried. I couldn't do it.
Do what?
I couldn't break up with him.
You just give it time. Just slowly ease away. That's what the bitches do. The bitches do that. They ease away slowly. You don't do it in one hit.
True, but the thing is that I'm not looking for a sugar puppy myself. Like, I'm not looking for a sugar daddy because I don't want that shit.
Terry,
Then
you can
they-
do much better than that guy. Terry, and don't wet the end, man. I'm trying to give you, man. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. We got another super chat from Hurritan, $5. Mike the Snake, do you ever stop and think that you may have pulled way away too early with the chick with the stank pussy? Like you didn't think to free breeze and let it squeeze.
Febreze
Grab
didn't
the call,
exist
Mike.
back
We'll
then.
come back soon. Grab the call,
Febreze
Mike.
didn't exist back then.
Grab the call,
No.
Mike.
Let me ask you this, okay? Even with all the doubtedness and everything else, even though he is a bit chubby, let me ask you this, and he's diabetic. Let me ask you this. Would you, I mean, I know we're two different people, but would you really like, so for the sake of depression and all that, would you really try to say goodbye to somebody at a bus depot?
There's been a lot of songs. Greyhound.
Yeah. Well, Jefferson lines
Honey,
then
I like
Greyhound.
the song Honey. He smashed up, she smashed up the car and he didn't care.
I mean, it's not easy. It isn't. I mean, and I gave him a computer. It was an older one I had from like 4 or 5 years ago, but it still works fine and everything. It wasn't a base model Chromebook because I got me a new one a couple of months ago.
Chromebooks. I gotta get
Yeah.
one for T-Dubs. A Chromebook.
Yeah, so get him a Lenovo one with the i5 chip in it, something from Intel. It's the best. It's got a touchscreen too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I love mine. I only gave like $880 for mine on Amazon, and it came with a 3-year guarantee against anything that goes wrong with it. So it's actually quite decent. It's powerful too.
Exactly. What sort of Bentley you gonna get? What color?
Oh, there's that strange guy here. He's trying to play golf again. So, look, I think I'm going to get me a. Oh, he's not bad looking. He's quite a looker. Anyways, I'm going to get me an Arnage T, which I like the Arnage T, but it's a V8. See, Bentley's V8s are much more reliable than the W12 because you get the W12. And then you're talking about blown head gas.
You don't need that power. Extra complexity. You don't need that shit, man.
No.
You don't need that fucking shit.
No. Well, see, here's the
Cyber
thing.
metals.
Well, you know something? Rolls-Royce, when they had the Silver Serif and BMW had bought them, they put down the Silver Serif when actually it was one of the best new models at the time that Rolls had come out with. Because it had a lot of BMW new innings in it. They had just acquired the company. So it was actually quite a decent car.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what the maintenance really was on. I imagine it was rather pricey.
Horrendous. A V12 in this economy? Fuck me dead. It'd be horrendous.
Oh, that's right. It did have a V12. I thought it had a V8. That's right. That was the Bentley. So Bentley and Rolls at that time, they made almost similar cars. You're right about that. I forgot. But though the Bentley still had the V8, which was not a bad engine. But the Rolls did have a V12. You're right about that. I forgot about that. I think it put out about 370 horse or something like that. But anyways, though, I think personally, though, the Arnage T, I like that one. It's an older, it's a dated one, but I like the Arnage T. And the Mulsanne. The Mulsanne, because the Mulsanne's actually a decent car. It has the 6-point-something liter V8 in it. Was a 5.8, something like that. It's actually a decent car. And but the problem is the only problem is with Bentley ownership, and I've talked to previous people who's owned these cars, is that the whole thing of it is the ownership cost, like in 3, 4, 5 years later. It's not so much if it only has like 28 or 35,000 miles on whatever, you buy it cheaper, like 36 grand or whatever. It's all about the ownership, the brake job. You got to find a reliable mechanic, one that knows how to work on them, and they don't work for cheap. And you got to find one like who knows these cars, because if anybody knows about English cars, okay, we're not known for building cars with the most easily electronic management systems in the world.
We? How do you mean we? You're not German.
No, but like the English, when we
No,
like
you
with
understand.
Jaguar, yeah, with
Stop. Rolls Royce is BMW.
they are now. I'm talking about the older
Okay.
ones.
The only Britishness in a Rolls Royce is the carpentry and leather.
Yeah,
Bentley
but-
is Audi.
yeah, VW, Volkswagen. But see, though, here's the thing.
Vagina. Volkswagen Audi Group.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Bentley.
Right. But here's the thing that, so I'm talking about like when this was like, you know which model I'm talking about? The one when like they went to the highlight of like the turn of the century, the Archie T, when it went to the first introduction of the new market for VW. That's what I'm talking about. And then it went with Rolls, which that was the first tarnation of the new turn of the century with BMW, the Serif. But I don't know why, in general, BMW decided to put the V12 in the Serif, but I guess that was necessary. And then, but Bentley, though, went along with the V8. The V8, though, Bentley's V8s are actually quite reliable. They don't cause head gasket blown and all that, and head gaskets being blown. They don't leak oil. I think the V12 probably does, because they're not as reliable. But though, here's the thing, though. I think, though, that some of the older Bentleys, they do have a better reliability status over like what's modern. Of course, people who are excessive owed money or somewhat new money are always going to want new, but let's face it, I mean, by the time you spend,
Super chat in here. This is from Hurricane, sponsor for today. Please read Suckerhon's comment. It's important. Suckerhon! Hey there, Angelic. Hey there, Mobster. Where is Suckerhorn? Where's his comment? Where's Suckerhorn? Just trying to find the comment from the Suckerhorn! Suckerhorn. Cyber Metals was Sucker. I can't see a comment from him. Just trying to find it now. We love our Suckerhorn. Terry, getting back to watches, if you had unlimited money, what would you buy? Seriously.
Rolex Samana 6538, no exceptions.
Oh, that's vintage crap. What modern? Someone like you got to go for a Smurf or something.
I would probably buy I'm thinking. I think I would probably buy a new Navi timer.
Fuck, that's it? Terry, you could do a lot better than that. I think you would get a gold sub. That'd be it. Done. Or a two-tone bluesy. That'd be you.
Patek?
They're problematic. They're really delicate. They're a real pain in the ass.
Vacheron?
Another pain in the ass. Just get a Rolex, man. Solid gold sub. Done.
Okay. But would you get one with the black dial or the blue dial? But would you really buy new? Would you buy a couple of years old?
I always buy secondhand.
Okay. What's the guarantee on those usually? 3 years or 4 years?
You don't need it. The guarantee covers faulty workmanship. If it's running, if you drop it, it's not covered, okay?
Yeah. So can I ask you this? If you had an easy, quick 100,000, would you buy back the Maserati Daytona, or would you buy back?
Easy. How much? How much?
If you had an easy, quick 100,000 lying around.
100,000 to put it into the fucking mortgage, fuckface.
Oh, so you wouldn't buy back the Maserati dial or the gold sub with the blue dial?
Okay, so I need to clear 250 on the mortgage.
Okay.
$250,000. I got to clear $250,000. Then if I had 350, I'd actually put 100 into cash so I could live debt free. So 450, I would buy a gold sub.
Okay, well, I mean,
Gold
but you had
sub,
it.
yellow gold. I don't want that fucking white gold crap. I want yellow gold and I want blue.
But you had that watch before, right?
I had the pre-ceramic one. It's not quite as cool.
So you want ceramic?
Talk to me. What sort of Bentley would you get?
The Archie T or the Mulsanne? I like the Organise T, the last production year model, or the Mulsanne. I think they're suitable. The Mulsanne 2018 to 2020 model, you can buy those in good shape for about 115. The Organise T, which also had a V8, I would buy the last production year model, which I think it ran till 2008 or something. You can buy those, I think, for like 51 used. And surprisingly, there's actually a lot of these listings in America. So they're not even in Europe. There are a lot of them in America. But I mean, the Bentley V8 is, I mean, they're known for the V8s. Because the W12 models, like the Flying Spur and all that, that's Volkswagen. So I think the Organise T, which would be the last production year model, they sort of worked everything out by then, or the Mulsanne, a 2018 to 2020.
The Mulsanne is the best. I actually love the Mulsanne. I think that is the most beautiful Bentley ever conceived. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her last car she bought was a Mulsanne, a green Mulsanne. Yeah. It was so custom done. It had the crests on the doors. It was a special royal color, a special color only she gets. It was just incredible.
Right.
I love them. I love them. I love them to death.
Yeah, actually, so surprising though, in their underground garage, that the royal family had more cars than what people thought. And they also, did you know, interesting about Buckingham Palace, in the underground part of the palace, there is ATMs with unlimited use for British pounds for them to gain access to currency anytime they want it.
And that's from their bank, Coots.
Yeah.
Coots. Let me just let's just recalibrate. I want to talk. Let's get back into watches here, right? Let's just have a bit of watch talk, because we had enough drama and shit like that there. Enough Bentley talk. I want to talk to you some drama, okay?
Okay.
As far as watches go, man, you got to remember, I'm a watch guy. I always love a fancy timepiece. Okay.
Yes.
I got to ask you something seriously. As far as watches go, what's your love for them? Do you love them? What's your opinion on them?
I do like watches, but I mean, the watches I've owned I'm gonna say I have bought Rolex. I have bought Tudor. I have bought a vintage Omega. Actually, kept great time. An Audemars, a vintage Audemars, an 18 karat yellow gold. It was a vintage dress watch from the late 60s. And this new one that's coming up now, the Breitling. I do like watches, but I mean, I've owned some watches though that are Swiss, but not exactly though up to standards. And that would be like the Edox, which was a complete murder. Great brand, however, they don't have any aesthetic to them. You can't really sell them. But they are known for their water resistance. Let's see. When I was younger, I bought a couple of Movados. But here's the thing, though. Again, watches that don't really hold any aesthetic value because you can buy them at most like third-graded jewelry stores all over the world.
Department stores.
Yeah. So really, not anything
Let's
of
have a look at
exception.
Houdinki. Let's go and take a look at Houdinki. Just see what's happening in the watch world at the moment. Suckerhorn doesn't believe Terry has 74 million in a Swiss bank account. Oh my God, you don't believe that?
It's like this.
We got another super chat. We got a super chat. Hurritan here. Hurritan says $5. Since you're coasting and should be giving Terry good advice, please play the video in the WhatsApp. It's made by an old friend of mine with smart content. Let me have a look at this. I got to find it.
It's sort of like when you buy Gucci and you know there's something better out there when you really didn't want to buy it. So that's the whole thing of it.
Okay, I was just going to go through the Houdinkies, but we'll do the Houdinkies soon. We're going to share the screen. Let's have a look here. How to be a better man. Let's have a look at this.
Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and welcome to the Archie Luxury Program, fuckers. And today I'd like to make a video on how to be a better man. How to be a better man, and I want to give some advice. I want to give life advice. I'm a 42-year-old, nearly 43, angry, cranky, lower middle class, overweight white guy, and I want to give some advice on what I would do different. This is Archie's foresight into things. And number one, what would I say? What would I change differently? Number one, I don't think any man should get married before the age of 45. Do not get married before the age of 45. Number two, when you do get married, you need to find someone who has some assets. You don't want to be the only one with assets. You want them to have assets. Number three, life skills. I really think if I had my time again, forget office white collar work, IT professional type work. I honestly would be going for the trades. Plumbing, carpentry, electrician, and rip off the middle class. Rip off the middle class, fuckers. That's what I would be doing. Ripping off those middle class fuckers. And I gotta tell you, fuckers, bit of life advice. My advice to you is that really don't just waste your money on fancy cars, fancy restaurants. You want to put money away for a rainy day. When you're young, your 20s, your 30s, you should be saving. And I'm not saying save every penny, but what I'm saying is, how much luxury goods do you need Forget about having this huge collection. That was wrong. I was wrong, fuckers. 2 watches. This is what a man needs. 2 watches, 2 writing instruments, 2 briefcases, 2 pieces of nice luggage, 2 clocks, 2 suits, and 2 vaginas to fuck. That's right, fuckers. You need 2. Do it in 2s. That's the way life should be. Now, the other thing is, fuckers, what you should be doing with yourself is, you should be investing in some travel. And you want to travel cheaply. Cheaply, have fun, see a lot of different things. Asia, you want to see Europe, you want to see the world, fuckers. And that's the best advice I can give to all you fuckers out there. This is the best advice. I'm giving you the pearls of wisdom. Another piece of advice is I've got a few friends of mine who are multi-millionaires. They're fans of the channel and people I know. And the best bit of advice I can give you in this modern Western world is do not employ full-time staff. Contractors is okay. Contractors, casual, they're okay, but don't have full-time staff. That's right. Don't have full-time staff. I got a friend who's very successful, a fan of the channel. He's got a business, no staff. All the admin work he does. He does the sales. He does absolutely everything. Best bit of advice. Don't have staff. Friend overseas, wheeler dealer in watches, don't have staff. Don't have staff, fuckers. Try and do it yourself. Now, that sometimes isn't possible, but there's a lot of merit to that. The next bit of advice is about marriage, and I got to tell you this now. I got a few good friends of the channel, and I got a couple blokes I know who are not married, not in a relationship. For example, there's Brian, and I got Mark in Perth, and I got Andy overseas, and I got a few friends. And you know something? The happiest guys I know are the ones who are not married. They don't need to explain if they buy a watch or buy this or buy that. They don't need to explain fuck all. Don't need to explain fuck all. They're really a lot happier. Pump and dump. And that's got a lot of merit to it, fuckers. A lot of merit to it. The happiest guys I know are single fuckers. That's right, single fuckers. So let that be a lesson to all you fuckers out there. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me if this has been beneficial to you, you miserable, nasty cunts.
Very interesting advice. I think you should follow it, Terry.
I will follow it. I mean, I believe
Very
you.
fucking interesting advice. I can tell you that. Give you the drum.
Look, I've been watching your show for probably going on 7 years, so I know what you're saying.
Look
It's
at that.
not like
That's
I don't.
my gold sub. Fuck me dead. I should have stayed. Look at that. Gold sub, Explorer 2, and a Breguet. Fuck me dead. What more do you want in life?
Well, actually, may I interject with something? I like.
We got a super chat. I got a super chat. I got to handle a super chat. Frank V, $5. Arch, your opinion. Two-tone Bluesy 41 versus two-tone Sea Dweller 43. No question. Bluesy, 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 bluesy. The blue with the yellow gold pops. Frank, go for the two-tone bluesy. Timely behavior, $3. Like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends.
Can I ask you a question, Archie?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but let me ask you this. I know what you're saying about the watches and everything, and I totally sympathize, but I do have a question. What about, though, buying the Krugerrands, the gold or silver Krugerrands? I mean, especially the gold ones.
I want a Rolex. I want a Rolex. That's where I put my gold investment, is in Rolex. Fuck
Yeah.
Krugerrands.
Yeah, but how much gold really is in a gold sub compared to like
Yeah, bit,
40
man.
Krugerrands?
You know what? I honestly think gold. I'd love if I could just have a gold Rolex Submariner. That's enough. That's all you need.
Okay. So you're going to buy another Submariner?
I'm
Is
not
that what
buying
you're
nothing.
saying?
I'm not buying nothing. I don't have the money, Terry. Business is lousy. Do you understand?
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, but let me ask you this, okay? You
Business
just
is
turned
lousy.
what, 53, 54 or something like that? Okay. At this stage in life, what can you do? I mean, are you looking at going back to work? Are you looking at
Fuck
a
no,
different...
I'm unemployable, man. Who's going to employ me at 54? Fuck's sake. I've been out of IT. I'm cantankerous. Nobody wants to give me a job.
Okay.
Are you
So,
for real?
well, no, I mean, I understand that. So, but what can you do?
I do the streams, man. That's the only thing I can do is streaming content.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does it good too.
Okay. So, I mean, there's your answer. I mean, I personally, I am going to do something else that brings in more money because, I mean, I can't live on 37,000 a year in a retail trade here in America. So, the
Oh,
only other thing,
retail sucks, man.
I know that it's for suckers. So, the only other thing I could do would be real estate.
That's an option. But Archie's video that he was talking about the trades. Go to
Yeah, but
be an
here's the
electrician
thing.
or a plumber.
I'm
Well,
too old to do that now, Mikey. 54.
No, you're still not too old to do that. There's positions in those fields where you don't have to, you don't have to be on your knees and working your body all hardcore all day long. For sure, you can be a specialist.
Well, I mean, though, but what do you do though when it's like specialized plumbing or something like that? I mean, I hear like a lot in America, people nowadays, when they go into the trades, they want to start their own HVAC company. So, I mean, what do you do when it comes to the opposite, like plumbing?
I got to tell you something. Seriously, man. You need to be careful because you can easily get you've got to be sensible, okay?
Okay.
You've got to be sensible, okay?
Okay. I mean, do you think that it's dead in America as far as those things go, or do you think it's like a need?
Man, you're going to have to seriously, I tell you this now, there's always a need for that sort of shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the trades.
Well,
Mikey's part of the trades, aren't you? You're in the trades. That's how you make good money, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah, kind of. I've I've always done a trade, basically. Yes, like welding. I worked as an underground plumber, driving heavy equipment. Like a backhoe or a bulldozer. I've done art for since like just out of high school of many different mediums. Um, I've worked as a plumber. I've worked as a carpenter. I've worked as a welder. Uh, yeah, the trades have done good for me, for sure.
I got to tell you something. You got to be sensible, man. That fucking gold sub I had. Oh, that was a beautiful watch. We've got another super chat here. Ken Fresno, $2. Terry, how to learn a trade? Ears open, mouth shut. Let's have a look here. Let's go and have a look here at the Houdinki. See what's happening on Houdinki. This is just to show you what the world is like at the moment. Let's go and have a sticky beak. I want you guys to see this just so you guys can understand the watch market as it is and what's unfolding. Let's go and take a look at the Houdinki. Houdinki itself, they got an article on Cartier. Oh, that's boring. Boring. I don't see that it's really that exciting.
Archie, I gotta go, so I will talk to you later, okay?
Google Force relaunch its iconic. What do you think of that? Fuck. That's actually not bad looking, is it? Look at that watch there. Google Force. Let's go and have a look. That's actually, I love the blue. Look at the Google Force is a wonderful brand.
Cheerio.
That has got. What's wrong? What's wrong, Terry?
I gotta call the boyfriend because he's stuck on a layover in another state. So I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see you later, Terry. See you
Bye.
later. See you later.
Bye, Terry.
This Google Force, it's a great brand. Google Force is a great brand. You like Google Force, Mike?
Just to be honest, Arch, I haven't really seen
expensive. These
them.
are expensive
they're
not cheap. They're not cheap.
like up there in that price range where I just
it's got a beautiful look at this. It's really well done.
I like
it reminds me of my Breguet, how it's sort of done. Okay,
yeah,
let's have a look.
Of a multi-level, like it's not a skeleton, but the dial is multi-leveled, like your Breguet.
How much do you reckon it is? Let's have a look. So the size on it's 39, so it's 40 mil, basically 40 mil.
Yeah, my guess is 300,000.
Oh, price upon request. That means it's expensive.
If you have to ask, it's too. You don't have.
But that's actually a beautiful watch. That is actually really special.
It is.
Let's have a look. What else? The art of being a value-driven collector. That's me. I'm a Oh, look at that day. Panda. I see that's too hypey. Sub, Matt. Yeah, sub's a good choice. Oh, look at that. I like the big crown. I like that Oris. I like that burgundy.
I like the glass, or whether it has light or crystal, but I like the tapered edges of it. It's kind of like a Speedy. If you back up a little bit, Arch, to the red. See the crystal is around the edges.
It's quite a nice watch. What do you think?
I like it. I really like the coin edge bezel as well. This is the kind of, like, if you want to call it a dress watch or just a daily wear watch.
It's a great watch just to wear. I love the strap. Yeah. That's not a Norris strap, but it's fucking looks. I got that earthy look to it. It fucking.
I like this watch. I even like the font. The numbers.
They're quite really affordable. Cool. Oris is quite affordable, Mike.
Yeah, totally. What do you gather this one would cost? Like $600-800?
Yeah, around that I'd say. Yeah. US. Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll break down and be honest, and because I'm a sports watch guy, diver mainly, kind of is what I'm mostly attracted towards, but I like this watch. I like it.
Yeah.
I might choose this over like the next Seiko I was, possibly considering.
Okay. Would you buy this?
Yeah, I mean, I've been tossing around the idea of spending 500-600 on a shitter, just like Mark, just because you get the yen for something new, just for fun. And so obviously in that price range, I was thinking just right off the bat, Seiko something. But I wasn't taking into consideration other companies like Oris.
I've got
They
to
are
tell you, I think there's some great watches that are in the affordable category. Let's have a look what Alcildinki's talking about here. I'm not such a big fan of these small Cartiers. They're too small. Too small. Longines Conquest Heritage. This is interesting. It's a central power reserve I like the color. It actually. I'm not going to look. I actually like the look at the beautiful blue, baby
Central
blue.
Power Reserve. And it's got kind of a pie pan dial, like a reverse pie pan dial.
Yeah, it actually. I'm not a big fan of Longines, but this looks sort of semi-decent.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Heritage, Longines Conquest. I like Heritage. Heritage is basically, retro. It's reissue. You know what I mean, Mike?
Sure. Yeah.
So this here,
you and I are becoming heritage, Archie.
exactly, man. I prefer it on the strap than the bracelet. I don't know what you think. I seem to 38 mils, 12. So it's quite a thick watch, chunky. ETA. It's got the Longines. It's got an ETA movement.
Oh, so.
And
what's the ticket?
How much is it? How much is this? Oh, 4,000. Oh, fuck.
For
$100, I'd get the bracelet version, and you could always look at that. Is actually a nice watch.
Yeah, and seemingly priced kind of accordingly, on a bracelet. But that's a like. There's actually a couple other brands out there.
I'm going to show you some footage. Nelson Oliveira is at the soccer game, the World Soccer game. Watch this.
Nelson.
I'm going to.
Oh, who's playing?
He's there. Very, very cool. Very cool. There we go. Look at that. It's very good game, that actually.
I can tell you who won yesterday, Arch. You know who won yesterday?
Who's that?
America! USA!
America!
USA! Fuck yeah. And I'm not really into, quote, football. But sure, I'll root for USA while we're out there. Soccer's how did I put soccer the other day?
Americans don't really like soccer. You're into you've got what do you got? You got quarterbacks. What's the quarterbacks?
We got American style football, which is
same as Australia.
Thing.
We're not in England is
very
dude, Europe and
your guys' Australia of football, Australian rules football. You guys are fucking insane.
Yeah, that's crazy sports.
That shit is like as brutal as rugby. No pads. No
yeah.
Head to head. Guys go head to head like at full speed, like those African antelope that like boom, butt heads, you know, when they're fighting for the hottest, you know, female over there. I mean, rugby and Australian rules football, you're insane. I mean, you have to be one of those people that like likes pain and likes to get fucked up. Like, you know, they break their nose and they laugh about it, kind of thing. You know,
It's crazy shit, man. It is absolutely crazy stuff.
American football, they got custom helmets now that are so much safer, and they got all these pads and shit, you know, and they still get injured all the time. But I'm not even a fan of American football, so what am I saying? But
come on, guys, we need some more. We need some panelists. What do we need? That we're missing something. We had a great show.
Where's Mark?
Oh, Mark's away today. He's gone for a dinner. He told me that.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Why can't we? Who can we get on that would
get on there?
Bother to come on?
I was hoping we could get Tan.
I was hoping Saad would come back.
I was hoping we could get what's his name, Bateman on. Bateman, have a chat to Bateman, see how he's going.
I'd love to talk to Bateman.
Yeah, I'd love to have him on.
As far
as
I know, I'm on good terms.
Come on, jump on, Bateman. No, Bateman. Come on, Bateman, jump on. He's blocked me on WhatsApp. He's become a total girl.
Oh, that's too bad.
I don't know why they do that. They just turn nasty. They've turned really nasty. I don't know why.
Seems to be the natural cycle of the internet, you know, streaming away. At least in the Archieverse watch world. But everything kind of always seems to come back full circle, like eventually at some point, with a couple exceptions.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, Mike.
Yeah, I can understand that. We need JJ back.
JJ, come back!
We need JJ back.
JJ, come back! Can we get him back?
I would try. I went on the show just a few times, but it was a really great show. I enjoyed, and when he was a panelist here, you know, he contributed a lot. He was great. I don't know the beef between you guys and why it ended, but
yeah, I'd
love to see
myself. You know that?
That's the funny part. Like, that's why it probably shouldn't have happened in the first place. You know, but you can't live in a coulda, shoulda, woulda world. We can just try to get JJ
live a
back.
kinda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, man. We gotta do it, man.
Come on back, JJ.
JJ, come back. I don't know. He doesn't seem to watch anymore. He's sort of franchised it out. I'd love to talk Breguets with him because he's the guy who had that beautiful Breguet automatic, and I bought one. He lit the Breguet dress watch spark. He lit the spark. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's yeah, I gotta say, Mike, what else is happening in your world there? Talk to me. What's happening?
Oh man, everything.
You were going to go to overseas to Asia. You don't want to do that anymore?
Well, no, that's down the road, and happening when my friend goes, because when he goes, he's going permanently to go back there to live, and
you don't want to join him?
Well, he even said, you know, if you want to, you know, try it out or considering it.
Like, do you have pets to look after? Firstly, let me ask you this: do you have pets to look after?
Toby the Wonder Dog, but you know, he's 20 years old. How long is he going to live?
You can send him to the pound, can't you?
He'll probably be in heaven.
Just send him to the pound, Mike.
No, I would never do that. My God. There's 10 people that would take him right now, and just because he's such an awesome little dog.
But if you went overseas to live, which country would you pick? Where would you go? Would you go to Mexico?
one possibility.
We got Doc
but
joining
I-
us. Hey, Doc, what's going on?
Man, I was watching your show here, and two things kind of pissed me off a little bit. The
Yes.
teeniest amount is that you guys are raving about an Oris, but you're giving me grief about a Bell and Ross. But more than that,
I think the Oris is that beautiful burgundy. It's beautiful with that burgundy dial.
come on now, you've never liked Oris. You've always said it's a shitter, and now you're admiring it. I don't know. Anyway, but the biggest thing here is that you're talking about you want Bateman to come back.
Bateman, come back! You can blame it all on me.
I was trying to negotiate with the guy about coming back.
Yeah.
Mark says that he's trying to come on the show and you guys are kicking him off or something.
No, he
I don't
just
have
comes on to
keys, so I
leave
don't know if
profanities.
that's
He
true.
leaves nasty messages for us. He wants us to know that he's still there. Hey, Bateman.
Oh, that's right.
Well, you got to decide, do you really want him back or not? That's number one. And if you do, you're going to need to, you're going to have an olive branch ready. You're going to have to apologize for the doxing and all that other stuff.
And he just steals my content. Is he going to apologize to me for stealing all my content?
He might.
I wouldn't count on that, but
I mean, fuck. All he does is he just badmouths me, and I honestly don't want him to
Well,
just
actually,
be
it's
stealing
mutual. It's mutual bad mouthing, isn't it?
No,
There's more
he's
bad
the
mouthing
one-
towards him because Mark jumps in it. He's bad mouthing. You're bad mouthing. So, yeah, bad mouthing on all sides.
Yeah, I think he's just not a. He's just
I've
not.
never said a bad word about him.
Mike never says a bad word about anybody.
Unless they really
Occasionally,
piss him off.
yeah. When it's due.
The only person you've ever said a bad thing about is Watch Nick, and he deserved it because he's a cunt.
No, I haven't. Well, I never directly said anything bad about Watch Nick.
But he is a cunt. But you must agree with that.
I'll agree with that. But
He's beyond the cunt.
I've never outright said anything bad about Nick. I've never ever have said, he's this or he's that. Not to my knowledge. Maybe in anger I might have said something, but no, I've made it very careful to never say a bad word about Nick. Even though we don't necessarily get along, and
He's
chooses
a cunt. The guy's mental. He's not 100%.
Yeah,
Mike.
I want him to stay away from me and just I'll forget about him and he forgets about me.
I got to
It's all
tell you
good.
something, Doc and Mike. You guys are car nuts, right? I want to discuss something with you. I had a friend who came up from Adelaide, Serge, and we went and looked at some cars. We looked at Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Bentley. We went and had a look at some Porsche. And the big trend is they're really moving towards SUV and hybrids. SUV, EV, and hybrids. And I don't know
That's
about
what
you
the ladies
guys, but I
like.
find
The ladies like those,
I got to tell you something truthfully. I got no romance involved in a fucking battery. All these brands, you go back to the 90s, Doc. BMW, they never had an SUV. They had 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, 6 Series, 8 Series. They didn't have an SUV. Mercedes-Benz had the C-Class, the E-Class, the S-Class, the SLs, the CLs. They didn't have fucking SUVs. Audi had the Audi 80, the Audi 90, the A4, the A6, the A8. They had, that they never had SUVs.
Well, the Cayenne is what kept the 911 on the road. Porsche might have gone under if it was relying only on the 911, but they made so much off the Cayennes and similar sort of SUV-ish material.
I got to tell you, one car that plummets is, you know, that new Porsche, the Taycan electric. That thing is unfucking sellable secondhand. Nobody wants it.
No,
In fact, I know Porsche dealers who won't fucking, they won't let you trade in your Taycan unless you're buying another one. They don't fucking want them. They're fucking unsellable.
I was considering getting one because they're so cheap.
that's the SUV, right?
We got a super chat. Thank God. Bullish
Four-door.
bums. $5. Arch. Watch Nick lost around 400,000 today in memory stock call options. He told everyone he believes in these chips. Okay, what's a memory stock? I didn't even understand that. What memory stock did he buy?
Cyber metals.
Cyber metals. What do you think?
Yeah.
When are you going to contact them about them becoming a sponsor for the channel?
We'll see.
You got to make sure they know that you're responsible for the surge in activity at their website.
Yes. I got to be totally honest with you, okay? None of the cars excite me. Are you excited by a baby SUV EV? I fucking can't think of anything worse.
I mean, if I just had money, I'm a resto mod kind of guy.
Yeah. There you go. I would be 100%
My
happy
dad
with
loves
something
his-
like a '69 Camaro, you know, on a contemporary chassis with, you know, resto modded '69 Camaro or '57 Chevy. One of those.
I don't understand. You know, speaking of resto mods, what the fuck is that Mustang, the Ford release, the SUV Mustang called a Mark? What the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
I think it's all
Is it-
electric.
That's not
How the fuck is that a Mustang?
It's
It's
not a
not.
Mustang, and
It's
it's not a
not.
resto mod.
Exactly.
It's just an electric SUV. They put Mustang taillights at it on the back,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
it's
they're
all
hoping
electric.
that people can't tell the difference.
Ford, I don't think makes cars anymore. They just they
Make the Mustang, and that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, they start. I don't understand what the hell Ford does anymore. They make garbage. They have. I tell you, I do like the Ranger. I would buy a Ranger. The Rangers are pretty amazing.
Yeah, they make SUVs and trucks.
Yep, that's all they make now.
Would you prefer GMC or Ford?
Ford.
I love the Bronco. I got to tell you, I really do love the Bronco. I wish we
looked
had
at
that
the Bronco.
in Australia.
Remember, Archie? I went to the dealership because I was considering one of those new Broncos. The 2-door, little stubby
2-door.
shorty.
You got to get the 2-door. The 2-door is the classic, don't you think?
And the new one looks classic-y, like the old one. I mean, it actually looks like the old one, and so it raised my interest. I went and looked, but it was like $88,000 or
Welcome to Ford.
68,000, or it was like twice as much as I thought it was going to be, and was willing to even like possibly consider things.
Nope,
At
you got to
that
consider.
price.
If you're looking for 30,000, you got to go to a Subaru or something.
Well, I wasn't thinking that low, but you know, in any case, I was not ready to spend 80 grand on a car. No. And if I did, it would be a resto mod.
Well,
because in 5 or 10 years, that same 80 grand wouldn't be 80 grand; it'd be 100 grand, and that's almost
the resto mod. It's an unpredictable market because the people who are interested in resto mods are getting older, and the young people, they don't care.
Yeah, actually, I mean, preferred would be just a perfectly restored, back to stock, super high option old car. You know.
Well, those are dying even quicker. than the resto mods. Resto mods at
Let me
least
ask
sell
you
at the
something,
auction.
Doc. Doc, what
I
do
don't
you
know.
think
I
Doc?
think it'll.
I was thinking of getting a fun car to play around with.
In China?
What do you think? E46? E46 is a good benchmark. What do you think?
Well, if you're really going to get an E46, the only thing that's reliable in the 20-year-old BMW would be the M's, because the M's were made to race, so they're more rugged. I haven't had any major problems with my M, but the mechanic says it's because it's an M and it was made to race. And I don't race. I drive mostly like a little old lady unless there's an emergency. So I take it easy, and I'm driving. I'm kind of more of a cruiser, and so I don't take it to the track and do all those things. So I don't have any subframe issues or any of that. It's a nice car. I like it. I was thinking of getting a new car, but I can't sell this one.
Which car are you looking at selling? You still got the Porsche and the BMW, don't you?
Yeah, but they're both like, the BMW is 20 years old and the Porsche is 30 years old. And I was considering a new car, but
get rid of the Porsche
and buy 911?
No, I can't.
An M2. Get an M2.
Oh,
Doc.
Cayman? The
Doc, get an M2.
I've got a 30-year-old Porsche, Mike. It's a
get an M2.
968,
okay, get an M2, Mike. You will love it.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Doc? You've got a 30-year-old Porsche, and what is it?
It's the 968. It came after the 944. They only produced it for about 3 years.
That's a dude. I mean, keep that. I mean, that's like the same as owning a 911. I mean that.
Well, if it was,
a wicked car to own.
I'll be honest, Mikey. It's not the same as a 911 because 911s are just so valuable that it's a no-brainer on a 911.
That car is valuable too, and it's
Mike. I tell you this: what's more valuable, the Porsche or the BMW, Doc?
The so-called experts, the people working on the car, the insurance companies, all they say the M3 is the most valuable.
Get an M2, Doc. You'll love it.
Well, the M2's new.
Doc,
but
it's basically the same size as an M3 used to be.
Correct. It's like 1 inch shorter than my M3. And I've pulled up next to them at stoplights and stuff. It's a cool looking car.
Are you still dating in America? Do you still date?
Minimally. I try not to. I said minimally, and I try not to.
Okay.
I mean,
you have friends with benefits. You have a few friends with benefits, don't you?
Well, that's not really dating.
Okay.
Dating means that you're, I don't know, going steady or whatever it is. No, that's when you start getting in trouble.
Doc, it's not 1950. Happy Days is over, Doc.
Well, what I'm saying is there's certain circumstances where women can take you to court and try to get some of your stuff. You're not even married. They do that. They do that in the States now. They did it in Canada several years ago, and now they're trying to do it here. Because guys aren't marrying them, so now they have no choice but to take them to court as a boyfriend.
Oh, I see. Guys aren't marrying them because they're woken up to the scam, Doc. That's the reason.
Well,
you understand? They know the scam.
Not to make
Doc.
this
You're talking like common
They
law
understand the scam. Do you
well,
understand
here's the thing.
The scam, Doc?
The women want the guys to be like Jane Austen characters.
They're out of their
in
fucking
a
mind,
book.
Doc. Do you understand?
Well, what I'm
They're
saying
out of their fucking mind.
They want traditional men like Pride and Prejudice, but then they're not at all traditional. They can do whatever they want. Mostly they want to act like men. But then they're upset that men aren't attracted to women that act like men. It's like, well, what's
Could I ask you something? Just tell me honestly. Are you sexually attracted, Doc? And Mike, you can also chime in too, Mike.
Sexually attracted to who? I have my problems.
Are you sexually attracted, Mike? Mike?
Yeah, yes.
Sexually attracted to women who wear nose rings. Can I ask
Oh,
you that?
forget that.
No.
No,
Hell,
no,
no.
no, no,
No.
no, 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 no,
The
no,
only
no,
good
no.
thing I find with women who have nose rings is they don't shave their schmooze. You know that often?
Well, you know, statistically, and I've talked to Ron the Shrink about this, and he confirmed it. But statistically, they're more likely to be crazy, meaning they're more
If they've
likely
got
to have.
nose rings?
Yeah. Same thing for
Okay.
tattoos as well.
Ah,
I think the
interesting.
nose ring is more of a corollary than the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
They're insane. Why do they think it's sexually that makes them more sexually attractive to have nose rings? Is it
Well,
like cattle?
sometimes they don't care,
And
which is
that's not
part
the
of the
reason.
problem.
Like sexual attraction isn't the reason they got it.
So sometimes they just have poor impulse control, things like that.
Doc,
Sometimes
if you
they have
could buy
daddy
a new
issues
car
and things
now,
like
what would you buy? What would you buy?
Sort of a Mustang Ranch special, I suppose.
You get a
No
Bronco?
strings attached.
Did you get a Bronco?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're switching over to cars.
Archie,
For
I gotta
cars,
get going.
Hey, Mikey, thank you for coming on, man. Love you. Stay well, man. Love you.
Love you too, man. Have a
all
great
right,
day.
Mikey. I guess it's
See you, Doc.
I guess
I'm
it's my
sorry.
role to hold
I'm
it up for
leaving.
the last few minutes of the show. Hey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
It's
But
okay,
I'll
Mikey.
make it up for you. I'll make it up in the future.
It'll be all good.
Chingao.
Chingao, motherfuckers.
So, what was your question? Which car would I get right now?
Yeah. Yeah. With it,
It's
I mean,
hard.
okay, so you could easily say a Bentley, but we're talking cars
No,
under
I'm not a
100
Bentley
US.
guy. If I could get a car, like the cool guy, Cars and Chrono, I know you had a run in with him a little bit, but I think
He's
he's
so
a cool guy.
that guy, but he
Good.
wanted 35% ROI. Fuck me dead.
That's
If it was
because he's not a rich.
35%, why
He's a
would I
rich.
sell it?
He's a rich
If I was
man.
getting 35%, why would I sell the fucking thing? It's a
He's-
declining business. Anytime I
He's
want
a
to
rich.
sell is
He's
when
a
it's
rich man. That's
declining, fuckface.
He's a rich man that's in touch with his roots. So he doesn't want to lose money, even though he's rich. He's rich, but he's in touch with his poor man roots. So he doesn't think he can afford it, even if he can afford it. So that's his problem. His problem is he's in touch with his poor man roots. He knows where he came from. He wasn't that guy with the silver spoon when he was born. He came from zero and just happened to make it and hit it big. So he's still protective of his assets. But anyway, he's that 911 guy, and I mean, if I could do what he did, I think he's got it by now. I should try to touch base with him. But I mean, he was looking at getting a GT3. Now that's an awesome car to get. It's like Rolex, you know, you got to beg the dealers to let you buy their shit.
Fuck, that's crazy, Doc.
Maybe if you buy a couple of Macans and a Cayenne, we'll let you get a GT3. How about that? Which, of course, I'm not doing that. So, but I still think about it. Like I have some real estate to get rid of, and I want to live it up a little bit and get a nice car with some of the real estate money.
Good on you, Doc. Fuck the real estate. You can't take the real estate to the grave.
Well, I mean, how many properties do you need? And so I got to finalize some things.
How is the Vietnamese ex going? Can I ask you that?
That's what I got to finalize some things with her and get some properties divided. She can take the half.
Do you ever think you could go back to her and say, "Look, honey, we've been separated for how long now? 20 years?"
That's right.
Why don't we get back together?
No.
What would she say if you asked her that?
She might say yes, because the last comment she was making unsolicited, she just out of the blue said she's having difficulty even considering dating. Okay. I jumped into dating right away because, you know,
maybe could you go back?
it would be difficult because I've gone from no sex to enough sex that I'm kind of tired of it.
Fuck, Doc.
I mean, I'm tired of the process. You know, you still gotta do things. That's why when you asked the question before, I spit out Mustang Ranch, go to a Nevada trip, just have, you know, hand over some cash and say, blow my brains out. You know,
But
you're out
it's
there
all
and you're
like
done.
sometimes you cannot be turned on if you're paying them. You know what I mean? You want the desire part of the coin, Doc.
I think I can be turned on. I'm pretty sure.
Doc, with that thought there, I'm going to wrap this baby up. We had a great show. It was really fun. Let's thank Hurritan, who's today's main sponsor. The super chatters were Hurritan, Big Turkey Vulture, Basil's Beezels, Hurritan, Timely Behavior, Frank V, love you, Frank, Hurritan, J Fearful, Hurritan, Basil's Beezels, Hurritan, Frank V, Hurritan, Frank V, Timely Behavior, Ken Fresno, Bullshite Bums. Guys, that's the show. Stay in the verse and we will entertain you. We'll entertain you, Doc.
I think that Bullish Bums probably likes bullshit buns even better.
Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.